What's up, everyone? It's Dark Kitty here, and today I will be reading Chapter 7 of the Crash Bandicoot fanfiction I wrote called Cursed. I hope you guys are all enjoying so far, and let's get started. Beatrix stood by the sofa, which Natalie and Rusty were still sitting on. The others were standing up. They were all wondering what she was doing there. Maybe her uncle took her there? They did not know, but they would soon find out. "What brings you here, mate?" Dingodile asked. "The others up there are pretty mad with me right now," Beatrix said. "I was upset when they yelled at me, so I went to Phenomena. There was something strange about it, though. The sky was a different color. A portal appeared in front of me, and being the curious person that I am, I stepped into it. Next thing I knew, I was taken to Wumpa Island, where I met Crash Bandicoot. I'm sure you all know him." She looked at Cortex. "My uncle said that he is one of your failed experiments." "That is right," said Cortex. "What color was the sky exactly?" Komodo Joe asked. "It was completely black," said Beatrix. "There wasn't a single star in sight, which still confuses me. I wonder what could cause such a thing." Beatrix flashed black and white and then back to red. The same thing happened to Natalie. They were both flashing for the same reason. They had been cursed. "I see you're cursed as well," Natalie said. "You mean you're cursed too?" Beatrix asked. "What did you do to become cursed?" "Me and Rusty left the castle unguarded. The others were gone, so we thought it would be okay." Looks like it wasn't. Anyway, how do we get rid of the curse?" "You can find that out for yourselves," Aislinn shouted. She was still pretty angry with Natalie. "How did you become cursed?" Embryo asked Beatrix. "Me and my uncle came to Earth without permission," Beatrix said. "When we went back to Kobold, the others had come back and they were pretty mad. That was when I became cursed." "This can't be happening," said Natalie. "I can't become cursed. Not now. School is not for another 2 months, but still." "But last year started on a different day. I'm confused now." "School starts on different days each year. I agree, it's pretty confusing, but you'll get used to it. I did after, like, a year." "What are we going to do about this?" There was fear in Beatrix's voice, and the others could tell this. "We're still mad at you, Natalie, you know," said Aislinn. "Why did you decide to go to Wumpa Island, Rusty?" Rusty was at a loss for words. I didn't want to be stuck here, that's all." "What do you mean?" asked Cortex. "Do you have a problem with this castle or something?" No, not at all. It's just that, well, it's kind of boring here without the rest of you. Even Natalie thinks so, don't you, Natalie?" They all looked to where Natalie was sitting and noticed that she had disappeared. They guessed that she must have still been somewhere in the castle since none of them heard the front door of the castle open. "Not again," Entropy said. "What do you mean by again?" Beatrix asked. "She does this all the time. You see, when she gets nervous or scared, she tends to walk away. She usually never gets in trouble like this. I hope she's all right." "I think she's been hanging around Beatrix too long," said Ingen. "You better shut it, little man," Beatrix shouted. Ingen gulped and backed away. Yes, ma'am." "Thank you. Anyone else got something to say?" But no one said anything. "That's what I thought." Beatrix had just remembered something important. The line of ascension was in 2 years. Her uncle always told her that she had to prepare 2 years ahead of time, but he had not practiced the line of ascension at all. "Oh, I just remembered something important," she blurted out. "The line of ascension is in 2 years, and I haven't practiced for it at all. I have to get back to my own planet, and fast." "But that's 2 years away," said Embryo. "I realize this, but the rule is that we have to practice the line of ascension 2 years before we are 18. Sometimes 19. Anyways, my planet's rules are different than yours, I guess." "Those are some strange rules," said Ripperoo, who was a blue mutated kangaroo. He used to not talk at all, but with intense therapy, he eventually learned to talk. Koala Kong had the same thing done to him in the past. "Tell me about it. Anyways, can you Earthlings tell me how to get back to Kobold? You do have a way up there, don't you?" "First off, quit calling us Earthlings," said Entropy. "We do have names, you know. Second, we do not have a way to reach your planet. Sorry." "Son of a, Never mind. I'll find a way back myself then. I wonder what my dad's going to say about this. I haven't spoken to him since yesterday. He might be in a worse mood now. Was he already in a bad mood or something? Asked Tiny. Unfortunately, yes. Mom went up there yesterday and, being the stupid person that she normally is, she just had to approach my dad. I don't mean to call her stupid or anything, but she shouldn't have even spoken to my dad in the first place. What was she doing up there? Embryo asked. She decided that she wanted to stay up there, so she tried to persuade my dad into letting her stay. But when he refused, well, I won't go into any details. Let's just say that what happened next was not pretty. What exactly happened? Injun asked. I said I wasn't going to tell, but I guess I will since you asked. When my dad refused to let her stay in Kobold, she yelled at him. No one has ever spoken to Dad like that before. So that was pretty surprising. Anyway, my dad attacked her with his scepter. Now he's all mad about it and blaming me for this. Why is he blaming you? Aisling asked. You didn't do anything wrong, did you? Actually, I did. I told Dad a year ago that she was alive and, well, let's just say that he wasn't at all happy about it. To tell the truth, he actually loved her at one time. She ran away when I was born, causing him to grow even more insane. Then he started hating her, and when she went to our planet yesterday, that just made it worse. Anyways, I think I've explained quite enough. I'm going to have a talk with your father, Entropy said in a harsh voice. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Beatrix said. Like I said, my dad has a foul temper. I think that's where I got it from. Yeah, said Injun. No kidding. What did I say? Shut up before I slit your throat. Injun backed up again. He was scared of being killed by her, but he still teased her every now and then. Like I was saying, said Beatrix, I'm going to find a way back to Kobold myself. She walked out of the room without saying another word. Well, that's enough of that, said Aisling. She looked at Injun. And Injun, please don't make Beatrix angry like that. If she's anything like her father, she has a pretty bad temper. No one said anything else and started talking about Natalie. They all hoped she was okay, seeing as she just walked out of the room and all. She was nervous that she would possibly be disciplined by her parents. She had never gotten in trouble before, so why now? Okay, guys, that's the end of chapter 7. Sorry I did not do a video yesterday, but I was kind of busy as I was tired as heck. So, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed chapter 7. Can't wait to finish this fanfiction. Please like and subscribe.